Hey everyone, welcome back to JM YouTube channel. Yes guys, so if you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like and leave a comment. And guys, today I have an exciting news for the Kenyans. Yes, because for those who love internet like myself, guys, I am too much addicted to internet. And this news, I know it's gonna be exciting to every Kenyan, all the Gen Zs and millennials and any other person who loves doing internet. And for content creators, Starlink have slashed their hardware price from 50,000 to 29,999. Yes, so that is now the current price for Starlink. And for those who don't know, Starlink is an internet company by SpaceX, which is owned by Elon Musk. And guys, that is the great news that I'll be sharing with you in this video. So guys, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be telling you more about this developing news, and also tell you how this can change the country's internet space and help Kenyans, and especially the young Kenyans, the creative economy, to be able to become more visible in the global world. So right guys, so let's dive into the story and discuss more about this developing news. And guys, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and tell a friend that Jem Kaundo is on a journey to success. So to explain what or this Starlink internet company, it's a company owned by SpaceX, and which was founded by Elon Musk, and aims to provide high internet speed to all the remote areas in the globe. So this is the intention, and the company is really transforming the internet space, because normally before, the internet has been through the cables. You remember sometimes Safaricom would say that their cables, undersea cable, has been cut, and that's why we have internet interruption. But now with this satellite internet being provided by SpaceX, is now going to revolutionize the world of internet, and internet will be accessible in remote areas. You can imagine myself in my village, having able to access internet at a low price. You can imagine now, Safaricom internet, if you pay like 1,000 Kenya shillings, that internet you can't even use for 2 days. But with $10, which is equivalent to around 1,300, you can be able to use internet for a month. So that is what SpaceX is aiming to achieve, and it's really incredible. It's something that is going to help many Kenyans in the remote areas, right? So if you want to buy, you can I think Jumia, you can also buy from Amazon. I have a link on this video that you can be able to use to buy the same gadget. All right, so let's continue. Initially the price was at I think 50,000, and then now it's 29,999. Then the monthly internet plan, I think it was around 5,000 per month, but now we have a package for 1,300. I think 1,300 is something affordable. So this is a major reduction from the previous rates, making high-speed internet more accessible to large portions of the population in the country. As I said, back in my village, at a small location, a small remote village, you can be able to access internet at a very small fee, which in the normal tradition, it's with 1,000 Kenya shillings, you cannot even browse for even a, like if I want to upload a video that is only 20 minutes, it takes like 1,000 shillings to upload one video. You can imagine, if you're a content creator and you're uploading videos in the village, it is very costly, and even the returns on that investment is not, it's not even you cannot even compare. But with 1,300, having to use that plan for a whole month, that is way too cheap, and you can be able to upload as many videos as possible. So if you're a content creator, or maybe I need to say this at this point of this video, government can do this and can help many Kenyans in the remote areas by providing these gadgets. You can, I think the area MPs badala ya kupeana bursaries ya 2000, lipia watu 30,000 wapea internet and they will be able to support themselves. They say that instead of buying people fish, just show them how to fish. If you give these young people access to internet back in their village, they can be able to do content. Right now, I am doing this content from Nairobi, Kenya, because that's where I can be able to access internet at a cheap price. But if this same internet I can be able to access is back in my village, there is no need for me to come to Nairobi. And this is a way of reducing, rural to urban migration. People can stay in the village and still be able to be productive. They don't have to come to the city so that they can be able to, to get access to many things. I can stay in my village and buy items online using internet, and that will be really incredible. So MPs, instead of having to give people handouts, just give them access to internet. Each village provide two hardwares, this Starlink internet hardwares by every village, like 3 or 4. Like for instance, in my village, we can have like 4 hardwares, and I know they can be able to connect 25 homes. So if 25 homes can be able to be connected by one hardware, then another 25 homes. In so doing, we will be connecting so many people to the internet, and this will be helping people to at least be productive, because these people who are back in the village, I know they are very creative. They can be able to create content, upload on YouTube or any other social media, and they make money back in their village. They don't have to depend on their traditional way of doing things, farming. Even their farming business can be showcased on the internet, and they get customers from different parts of the world. So that is what internet will do to remote areas in this country. Benefits of this kind of a plan is quite immense. You can imagine getting high-speed internet in a remote areas in Kenya. At the same time, it's at a very low cost, and many people, even buying that gadget or getting the cable to such remote areas is quite impossible. Yeah, so the satellite internet can be more reliable than traditional options, especially in areas that have poor infrastructure. Yeah, so because remote areas will not even have the cable. So getting internet is only through, I think, Safaricom, Airtel, which is quite expensive. And even the speed is very low. You cannot even upload a 20 minutes video at the remote areas in my village. And that's what, SpaceX through the Starlink is going to revolutionize. So it's quite something that I really recommend. And if anyone wants to support, the people at the village, you can do this. And I've said the government can do it. Area MPs, members of assembly can also support a creative economy by bringing internet straight to the villages. To get the Starlink hardware or the internet package, you can visit their website and purchase. You can also purchase through Jumia, or you can also use Amazon, and place the order. You pay only 29,999. Then I think there are installation guidelines on how you can be able to install. And maybe if you don't know how to install, there are people I have seen on TikTok who are showing people how they can be able to install the internet. So that is very simple. I have seen even some people that have done it. I think I have seen already 2 content creators that have done the review. Yeah, we have one higher Marwa who bought it. I think he bought at 45,000, but right now the price has dropped from 45,000 to 29,989. Then you buy it after you have installed. And I saw another content creator by the name Ikonini. I don't know his name. I think his channel is Ikonini. He had it in, I think, in Nairobi. Then he said that it wasn't working very well because of the, where he was living. There are tall apartments which are blocking the the satellite, I think, airwaves. And so he took the gadget to his village, and is working very well. So you can see, for the people who are at the village, this kind of package is going to help many people. And I think that is where Elon Musk is helping many people in remote villages to be able to access internet and get to, you know, access the global world, right? So that is how you can be able to buy the package, get to their website and search for Starlink and get to buy. You can also buy it from Amazon. I'll share the links on my description box. And also you can also use Jumia and purchase the item. And if you need to get guidelines on how to install it, for instance, if you don't understand how it's done, there are people who are sharing videos on TikTok on how you can be able to install the hardware, right? Any other thing, you find that although it has so many benefits, there's still some challenges, and that's where I think most people in the village might get some problem. And the initial cost, although it has been slashed from 50,000 to 30,000, is still high price for people in the remote areas. Although it's quite a relief, and maybe some people will be able to buy, but you find that there are those poor, people in the village who will not be able to access it. And so maybe I think that's where I was saying that if the area MPs or the government or any interested person can help, the people at the remote areas to be able to access this kind of internet, it will really be good. So the initial cost, although at 30,000, that is around $233, seems to be very low. It's too expensive for some people in the village. That's the reality. There are people even cannot be able to afford $1 per day. So they are living below $1 per day. And for them to be able to access $233 per day, it's quite a tall order, right? So if the area MPs can really help, instead of giving people handouts, instead of giving people 15 shillings notes, you can combine that money and give people something that can transform their lives. It's not hard to do, and it's not too much expensive to ask. So the other thing is weather dependency. It's using satellites, so it has to have a very clear view of the sky, so that it can be able to access internet, because it's something from space. So if you are in areas where there's issues with weather, it's kind of gloomy, I think it's gonna have some challenges. And then the data speed, speed might vary from one village to another depending with your access to the space. So that will be some potential challenges, of which, from the reviews that I've been able to see, it's quite small. And with the time it continues to improve, because it's something that is being started. But as time goes by, it will continue to improve, and I'm sure maybe in the next 2 years or 3 years, it's something that is going to revolutionize every single village in the world. Starlink decision to cut hardware price and introduce a affordable data plan is a game changer in Kenya. It opens up new opportunities for education, business, connectivity, and especially remote areas. That is my passion. I want to move from the city to go and live in the village, not to stay in the city with all kind of pollution. Village is the best, and I am telling you, even can be able to get internet back in my village and access to electricity. This city I will be coming to visit. I'll be coming to the city as a tourist. I will stay in my village, because right now I only stay in my house and only do content using my internet and electricity. And this is exactly what I need when I'm back in the village. So guys, Ruto, badala ya kusema utatenga kila wakati, do this one for millions of young people who are coming out of school and they don't have employment. Do this one favor for every young citizen of this country. Buy these gadgets in plenty, share them to every location. You can imagine if, let's say, every village gets, let's say, like four gadgets will be able to connect. At least that's around 100 homes per village. And I know that can really transform many people. So there is something that the government can be able to do through the MPs, through MCAs. Wanaweza fanya maneno na wasaidie wa Kenya wafanye content from their homes, and I know this is going to create a lot of employment. We can use social media to, do marketing, do business, connect the farmers to the business, to the buyers. So it's an incredible thing, and it's going to help many people. So my call for action, if there is anyone who needs to help, you can help these young people get access to internet, and it's going to revolutionize their world. All right, thank you guys for watching this video. If you really like the video, please click the like button, subscribe down below, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this video, and I would really appreciate your love and support. All right, goodbye for now. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.